What's up, everyone? Today we're traveling through time across Missouri to explore 15 ghost towns left behind. These aren't just empty buildings, they're echoes of entire communities that vanished. We'll uncover stories of disaster, progress, and towns that simply faded away. This is a side of America you've probably never seen. I want you to feel like you're right here with me, hearing the whispers of the past. Our adventure into Missouri's forgotten ghost towns starts right now. Let's go! Our first stop is Times Beach, one of America's most tragic ghost towns. Once a lively riverside community, it was unknowingly poisoned by dioxin-contaminated oil sprayed to control dust. For years, residents lived on toxic ground, unaware of the danger. After a devastating flood in 1982, the government found lethal dioxin levels and declared the town uninhabitable. Over 2,000 people were forced to abandon their homes and memories. The entire town was incinerated and buried, erased from the map. Today it's part of Route 66 State Park, with only a single building and a few signs left. Standing here, you feel the weight of a community lost to a catastrophic mistake. Times Beach is a haunting reminder of how fragile our homes can be, a whole town gone forever. Let's move on. Next, we visit Arlington, a town destroyed not by disaster, but by progress. Once a bustling stop on Route 66, Arlington thrived on highway traffic. Motels, gas stations, and the famous Stonydale restaurant made it a destination. But when Interstate 44 bypassed the town in the 1960s, the steady flow of travelers vanished. Businesses closed, jobs disappeared, and Arlington faded away. Today, only crumbling ruins remain, overgrown and silent. Walking here feels like stepping into a forgotten world. Arlington's story is a powerful lesson in how quickly progress can make a place obsolete. The highway moved on, and so did life. On to the next. Red Oak 2 is unlike any other ghost town. It's a resurrection. Artist Lowell Davis, heartbroken by his hometown's disappearance, moved its buildings to his farm and rebuilt the town from memory. Red Oak 2 is both a ghost town and a work of art, filled with restored buildings and whimsical sculptures. Walking its streets feels like stepping into a living memory. Today, it's a tourist attraction, a tribute to preserving history and nostalgia. Even though Davis is gone, his creation lives on. Red Oak 2 proves a town's spirit can survive if someone cares enough to remember. It's truly one of a kind. Let's keep going. Phoenix was built on a single resource, limestone. The town thrived around its famous quarry, supplying stone for major buildings like Missouri's capital. Generations worked here, their lives shaped by the quarry's rhythm. But as demand for limestone faded, so did Phoenix. The quarry closed, jobs vanished, and the town emptied out. Today, a turquoise lake fills the old quarry, surrounded by stone ruins. Nature is reclaiming what's left. Phoenix is a stark reminder. When a town depends on one resource, its fate is tied to it. Onward. Bloodland was a peaceful Ozark community until the military needed land for Fort Leonard Wood. In 1940, residents were forced to leave everything behind as the government seized their town. Homes, farms, and even family graves were abandoned. The army demolished Bloodland, erasing it completely. Today, nothing remains but memories and old photographs. Bloodland's story is a heartbreaking example of sacrifice for the greater good. A whole community gone for national defense. Let's continue. Hamburg was a classic river town, thriving on trade and the Missouri River's bounty. Floods were constant, but residents always rebuilt until the government created the August A. Bush Conservation Area. The town was bought out and dismantled for a nature preserve. Today, the forest has swallowed Hamburg, only faint traces remain. Standing here, you're on the main street of a vanished town. Hamburg's story is about resilience and the power of nature to reclaim what's lost. Sometimes progress means letting go. The river gave life and eventually it took it away. Next stop. Far West was meant to be the New Jerusalem for the Mormon faith. Thousands of Latter-day Saints built a thriving city here, planning a grand temple. But religious conflict erupted, leading to the infamous extermination order. The Saints were expelled, their city abandoned. Today, only 4 temple cornerstones and a monument mark the site. far west is a windswept field, a silent witness to shattered dreams and violent history. It's a place where faith met tragedy. The city is gone, but its story endures. Let's move on. Deep in the Ozarks, Garber was born from the railroad and timber industry. The town thrived as a railway stop and logging hub. But as timber ran out and railroads declined, Garber's lifeline vanished. Residents left, and the forest reclaimed the land. Today, only hidden foundations remain. Garber is a true ghost town, nature erasing all traces of human ambition. Sometimes, the wilderness wins. Onward. Possum Trot, just a crossroads community serving local farms. No disaster ended it. Instead, slow change did. Cars, bigger towns, and school consolidation made Possum Trot obsolete. The store closed, the school was abandoned, and people moved away. Now, it's nearly impossible to find any trace. Possum Trot represents the quiet disappearance of rural America, a town that faded, not with a bang, but a whisper. Let's keep going. Reuter was a classic company town, built around a massive sawmill. The mill clear-cut the forests, fueling a brief boom. But when the timber was gone, so was the town's purpose. The mill left, jobs vanished, and Reuter emptied out almost overnight. Today, only concrete foundations and ghostly outlines remain deep in the woods. Reuter is a testament to the boom and bust cycle of resource towns. When the resource is gone, so is the community. The forest is taking it all back. Next. Siloam Springs was once a famous health resort, built around healing mineral waters. Grand hotels, bathhouses, and parks drew visitors from across the country. But as faith in mineral cures faded and fires destroyed key buildings, the town declined. The Great Depression finished it off. Today, only a stone spring house remains, a monument to vanished hopes. Siloam Springs reminds us how quickly trends can change, leaving communities behind. The crowds are gone, but the spring still flows. Another chapter closed. Let's move on. Monarch Springs began as a resort, then became a massive church camp. For decades, it was alive with spiritual energy and summer memories. But as attendance dropped and buildings aged, the camp closed in the early 2000s. Now, empty dorms and a silent tabernacle haunt the site. Monarch Springs is a ghost town of faith, a place where a vibrant community once gathered. The echoes of laughter and prayer linger in the ruins. It's a haunting reminder of how even spiritual centers can fade. The silence is profound. On to the next. St. Deroin's story is one of resilience and tragedy. Founded as a trading post, it was moved after a devastating flood. The town's founder was murdered, casting a shadow over its history. Over time, the river changed course and the town dwindled. Eventually, it was absorbed into Indian Cave State Park. Only a schoolhouse, log cabin, and cemetery remain. St. Deroin refused to die, but time finally won. You can visit what's left, a testament to survival and loss. Let's continue. Decatur was a small farming hub, never large but vital to its community. Mechanization and bigger farms made it obsolete. Residents left for larger towns and businesses closed one by one. Today, only a lonely cemetery marks where Decatur once stood. The land has returned to farmland, erasing nearly all traces. Decatur's story is the quiet end of many rural towns. All that's left are memories and headstones. On to our final stop. Hopewell was a mining town built on dreams of prosperity. The lead ran out, the furnace shut down, and the town was abandoned. Today, nothing remains but a pile of rocks and the forest reclaiming the land. Hopewell's name is all that's left on old maps and in family stories. It's a powerful end to our journey, a reminder that hope can outlast even the places built on it. Sometimes, all that remains is memory. Our journey through Missouri's ghost towns ends here. Let's reflect. 15 ghost towns, each with stories of hope, disaster, and loss. Standing in these silent places, you feel the dreams and struggles etched into the land. History is all around us, even in forgotten corners. If these stories moved you, please subscribe for more journeys into America's lost places. Your support keeps these explorations going. Thank you for joining me on this emotional journey through Missouri's ghost towns. Until next time, keep exploring.